In this video, students will be able to identify, recognize, and memorize the steps of the water cycle and connect the water cycle to the earth systems and recognize how they interact with each other.
Hello, and welcome to 5th grade science. Today, we are going to learn about a cycle that connects our 4 earth systems: the hydrosphere, the biosphere, the geosphere, and the atmosphere. Now, can anyone give me their own definition of the word cycle? Timothy.
My name's Leanne, but I think the word cycle means something that keeps happening over and over.
Correct! A cycle is a series of events that happens in the same order. I'm going to play the water cycle song. I would like for you guys to take notes and listen for the steps of the water cycle. If you need help with spelling, the vocabulary words are right here. Copy them down.
The water cycle takes the water and moves it up and down and all around the earth.
Evaporation comes when the heat from the sun warms up all the groundwater, then it turns to water vapor. Condensation takes over, it goes up to the clouds. Water vapor cools down and it changes to a liquid now. Precipitation happens when the drops get big. It falls like rain, snow, sleet, and hail upon my head. I know it's the water cycle happening again. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation.
The water cycle takes the water and moves it up and down and all around the earth. The water cycle takes the water and moves it up and down and all around the earth. Evaporation comes when the heat from the sun warms up all the groundwater, then it turns to water vapor. Condensation takes over, it goes up to the clouds. Water vapor cools down and it changes to a liquid now. Precipitation happens when the drops get big. It falls like rain, snow, sleet, and hail upon my head. I know. It's the water cycle happening again. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation. The water cycle takes the water and moves it up and down and all around the earth.
Now, after watching that lovely video, who can name the 3 main steps of the water cycle? Timothy.
Miss Cherry, it's Leanne. But evaporation, condensation, and precipitation.
Correct again. Now, this is an online class and I do not have a whiteboard, but I have the best whiteboard money can buy: Snapchat. Follow along.
All right, let's begin. The first step is evaporation. And evaporation is when the sun hits water, whether it be on the surface of a body of water, or it can be something simple as a puddle. So we have a body of water or a puddle. The sun heats up this water and turns it into a gas. This gas is actually called water vapor. The next step is condensation. Water vapor is humid. As it rises into the atmosphere, which has a cooler temperature, water vapor turns back into a liquid called droplets. Droplets combined with dust form clouds. And when the droplets get too heavy for the clouds, they fall.
I apologize for stopping in the middle of explaining the water cycle, but I have to go boil some water.
Continuing the lesson in 5, 4, 3, 2. Our last step is precipitation. And precipitation is the process of droplets falling into the ground or back into a body of water. So, if you remember experiencing a rainy day, that's precipitation. Now, precipitation doesn't only come in the form of rain. It comes in the form of snow,
Oh,
sleet,
sleet,
and hail.
hail.
Here is a much better illustration of the water cycle. Now, I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to really take a good look at this and tell me if you can see any connections with the Earth systems.
Wait, Miss Cherry, I think I'm seeing the connections. Water in the water cycle is the hydrosphere. You need water whether it be from a puddle or from the surface of a body of water.
You're on fire. Continue.
When water turns into a gas, it goes into the atmosphere. And when it rains or snows, the droplets fall back into the body of water or hydrosphere. Or the droplets fall into the biosphere so plants and animals can use it.
Wow, you are really on a roll.
Wait a second. That was only 3 systems. What about the geosphere?
Great observation, Leanne. Now let me ask you a question. When you hear the word geosphere, what comes to your mind?
Rocks.
Exactly. Let's go over to that great illustration. Okay, we know that when it rains or snows, the droplets fall back into the water or into the ground. When the droplets fall into the ground, it infiltrates the soil, which means to dig in, and percolates beneath the soil, where it keeps traveling downwards and collects as groundwater. So here, the rain has traveled down, it infiltrates the soil, goes down and down, percolation brings the water down, 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 and it collects as groundwater. Now, this percolation helps with the rock cycle, which we will talk about another time. But as the water percolates under the soil, minerals are transported to create rocks. Another way the water cycle and the geosphere is connected is through sublimation. Sublimation is when the solid form of water, which is ice, turns into a gas. The sun is also responsible for this. It's another form of evaporation. This process can be seen on mountaintops. The atmosphere on a mountaintop can be very cold and cause precipitation to freeze into ice or snow. The cold temperatures near mountains is the reason why snow stays on mountaintops.
Wow, Miss Cherry, I get it now.
Remember the water I went to go boil? Well, I went to boil it because I want to give you guys a real life experience of the water cycle. Follow me. Okay, so we have our heated water. And for some reason, I'm seeing this gassy, I don't know. Can someone tell me what this is? Water vapor. This saran wrap is my cloud. What are all these what is this?
Droplets.
Oh man, I see a big one here. What do you think is going to happen to it?
It's going to fall.
It's gonna fall. Oh my. My droplets are falling. My droplets are falling. What is that called? Precipitation.
Wow, wasn't that fun?
Great job, everyone.
Thanks so much for stopping by. See you guys next time.